Hey guys, and welcome back. I wanted to start a new series on my channel. I've seen this video on other people's YouTube channels before, which is where I got the inspiration from, and I wanted to make this new series my monthly makeup selection or monthly makeup drawer. Couldn't decide if I wanted to do this at the end of the month or at the beginning of the month, but then I realized if I did it at the end, it might end up being just my monthly favorites, and I didn't want to make it too redundant. So this video will be April's monthly makeup drawer. It's just going to be the products that I either want to use more often during the month, products that I am testing out, or just some of my staples that I use every day. Oh, I also got a new candle. Got it from the dollar store and it says hope for a brighter future. And also I am wearing pink, and I don't know if this is pink or purple or mauve, but I never wear this color, and this is the new sweatshirt. I feel like I look different in the viewfinder because I never ever wear this color ever. I apologize for my chipped nail polish. I wanted to have my nails nicely painted for this video because you're gonna see a lot of my hands, but I did not paint them. That's basically all I wanted to say. I guess we'll just jump right into the products that I've put together into my monthly makeup drawer for the month of April. This is my everyday makeup drawer. Basically all the products that I use on the daily basis to get ready in the morning are in this little thing. I got this from Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm not really liking the way I set up the camera right now. It is really not working for me, but yeah, that's my phone. I'm gonna just move the brushes in the background because they're kind of making things look a little weird. I do sometimes reach for products that aren't in this little drawer. I have a setup right here, and I do reach for products inside here, and I do have my lipsticks in a separate drawer as well. But most of the stuff that I use on the everyday basis is in this drawer. This is the L'Oreal HydraFresh Gel-Creme Moisturizer. I don't use this every day. I really should, but I just forget, and I don't know. It does have SPF in it, and it's a pretty good moisturizer, and I like the packaging. It looks really pretty. I do have a couple primers out here. This is the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. I recently got this. I have been liking this a lot. Keep this here because I use it a lot. I did break the cap though. I put a big crack in the cap. I'm having a lot of trouble focusing my camera on these products, so yeah. This is the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer, and it is in the Brightening Lavender shade. I actually really like this. It looks like it's gonna come out as a light purple, but it comes out very purple, like a dark purple almost. I don't really know if it really brightens up my face, but it does have a nice silky texture to it. And it also is just a really nice looking bottle. e.l.f. does a great job of making their products look just I don't know, really nice. This is the Milani Prime Light Face Primer for strobing and pore minimizing. I haven't used this that often, but I keep it out here because I want to try it out a little bit more. Those are pretty much all the primers and moisturizers I have out here. Recently, I haven't been wearing foundation, only when I'm going out or something, but when I'm just going to work, I have not been using foundation, but I do keep them out here because these are the ones that match my skin tone right now. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. I have this one in the shade Light. It's basically a foundation. It does keep my face looking really matte. When I do feel like wearing a foundation, I usually grab this one. I also have back here the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. It does oxidize a little bit, and it ends up being a little bit too dark for my skin tone right now. This is in the shade 203, but I do like it. It has pretty decent coverage, and it gives your face a nice glow. I actually really like this foundation. This is LA Girl's Pro Coverage HD Longwear Illuminating Foundation. This is in the shade Fair. I feel like this shade in particular just matches me so well. Usually I try to stay away from things that say fair because they always tend to be too pinky toned for me, but this one is actually really yellow toned. This is a really nice foundation. It's a good formula. And then I also have this one back here. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. I've only worn this 2 or 3 times. I want to test it out a little bit more. This is in the shade 303. I have a eyelash curler. This is an eyelash curler from e.l.f. Yeah, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. It's kind of just sitting there anyways, but I use an eyelash curler every single day. I've been reaching for sponges more than I've been reaching for brushes. The sponges that I've been using lately have been this little package from Swisspers. This is dirty because I use this a lot. This is their mini sponge. It is wet right now. It's really, really good. I love this little sponge. I usually keep my sponges out here while they're drying because I don't like to have them in an enclosed space when they are wet because I think it's gonna lead to mold or something. I also have this brush right here. This is just like my face powder brush. I actually haven't been using this that often lately because I've been using the sponge to apply powder. Do keep this here because there's nowhere else really to put it. I really don't like Kabuki style brushes because they're so impractical to store. This is my L'Oreal Infallible Concealing Kit. I just did a review on this. I really, really like this. I've hit pan on this shade and this shade because those are the two shades that I use every single day. I always apply these two shades with my finger. I love this kit. I think it's really good, great cover. The mascara that I've been using is this Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I'm doing this new thing where I try not to open too many mascaras at the same time. And this one's almost done, so I'm gonna add it to my empties pile. I leave it here so I remember to use it and not another one of my mascaras. I do have some brow products in here that I use not every day, but when I do my brows, I usually grab the ones that I keep in here. This is the NYX Microbrow Pencil. I have it in the shade black. And then I have this, which I love. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. This is in the shade dark medium, I think, or medium dark. This is the powder that I use. I don't like the packaging of this. I like storing it and I don't like displaying it either because it's kind of ugly. But this is the RCMA No Color Powder. I use this guy every single day. I love this. It really does set makeup really well without looking cakey. I pretty much dust this all over my face. It's a really good setting powder. I also have this. I haven't used this that often, but I really want to, which is why I am leaving it in this drawer. This is the Maybelline Strobing Liquid Illuminator, and this is in the shade Light. I'll go into the lipsticks last, so I just want to go into these drawers. So inside I have the eyeshadow palette that I use every single day. This is like my favorite go-to eyeshadow palette. It's from Beauty Treats. It's their Modern Matte palette. I love this. It has all of the shades that I use on an everyday basis. I'm wearing it on my eyes in the intro. This is, it's so dirty, ew. It came in the pack with this one, and there was one other one. Oh, it's right here actually. These are all kind of wet right now because I use these ones a lot and they seem to take a long time to dry. I use this one probably the most often. It's just really convenient because of its size, and I really only use it to blend in my under eye concealer. These two both actually, like these are the two I use the most often, and I just keep this one off to the side because it doesn't really fit in this drawer very well. I love these Swisspers sponges. I think I'll have a review on them coming out soon. I also have the Nyx sponge in here, also dirty. This was good as well. I don't use it that often. I have my under eye concealer. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. Mine is basically empty, so I will be putting this into my empties pile. Love it though, it's really, really good. I have another concealing kit that I'm testing out. This is the Maybelline MasterCamo Concealer Kit. And then I have this, which is the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. Almost empty. It's also gonna end up in my empties video. And I have this, which I used to use all the time underneath foundation. This is the NYX concealer jar. It's in the shade Porcelain, which is not really the right skin tone for me. I kind of messed up the shade. If I'm wearing foundation, I usually put this one underneath to spot conceal. And that's everything in this drawer. I just put a Mars bar in my mouth because I was getting hungry. Okay, and then in this drawer, I have a bunch of my powders. This is my Wet n Wild contouring duo in the shade Dulce de Leche. I have this, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder. I really, really like this. This powder has been a go-to. This one is the Makeup Revolution Face Trio. This one is in the shade Flushed. I really like the consistencies and the formula of the powders in here. Plus, I like keeping base palettes in here that are small and compact because it's easier for me to grab. In the morning, I don't have to reach for 3 products. I can just reach for 1. This is the Essence Shape Your Face Contouring palette. I've only used it like a handful of times. Not really liking the formula. Blush I had way higher hopes for because it's like this gold duochrome orange, and I thought it would be so pretty in the spring and the summer, but really turns out kind of like sheer. But I do want to give this a fair run, so I'm gonna keep it in this drawer so I can test it out. I have this, which I have been loving. This is the e.l.f. contouring duo in the shade Fiji. I can only really wear this when my skin is as fair as it is in winter, because the bronzer is pretty sheer. It doesn't really show up that great when I have a tan. It just works with my skin right now, and I know it's not going to work in the summertime. And then I have two highlighters in here as well. This is from Makeup Revolution. It's one of their Vivid Baked highlighters, and I have this in the shade Peach Lights, but it's not peachy at all. It's this beautiful pink iridescent sheen. I just really like the formula of it, and I love pinky toned highlighters. And then I also have this, which is so exciting. I recently found this in a drugstore here where I live, and I have not seen this anywhere in Canada yet. This is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. It is a pretty dark highlighter, kind of like a bronzy peachy highlighter, and it's a little bit dark for my face right now, but I want to keep it in here because I do really like it, and I want to keep testing it out in the month of April. And that's everything that's in this little drawer in here with all my powders. So I'm just gonna go briefly into the lip products I have out here. I do have a lot of spring lipsticks that I do want to wear in the spring, but I've just kept this like selection right here to my everyday colors, and most of them are just warm nude shades. Back here I have a couple of the NYX lingerie lipsticks. I have been loving these throughout the month of March. I've been wearing them all the time. They're very comfortable liquid lipsticks. They last a really long time on me. This is in the shade Dusk to Dawn, Seduction, and then Exotic, which are my three favorite shades from the range. This is a lipstick from LA Girl, and it is in the shade Hush. This is from LA Girl again. It's one of their flat finish pigment glosses, and it is in the shade Fleur. I love it. It's like a very nice peach color. Back here I have the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream. This one is in the shade Loved. This is probably my favorite color. Really pretty warm nude. Perfect for every day. From L'Oreal, this is one of their Infallible Pro Matte Glosses in the shade Nude Allude. It's a really similar color to this one by Milani, except it is not fully matte. It kind of dries to like a satin finish. This is why I'm not swatching them, because they're basically all the same color. I have one of the Maybelline Intimatte lipsticks. This is in the shade Raw Chocolate. It is a beautiful brown. I really, really like it. Most of the time I'm wearing this one or one of those lingeries. I also have this, which is probably my favorite everyday lipstick. This is the Katy Kat Matte Lipstick in the shade Couture Tricot Griffs. Extremely comfortable formula. It's very moisturizing but long wearing at the same time. When I never know what to wear, this is the one I grab. It just goes with everything. It's like my kind of shade. As you can tell, these are my kinds of shades. So yeah, love this one. It's always going to be out here, I'm pretty sure. Maybelline's Creamy Matte Lipstick in the shade Lust for Blush. This one's more of a mauve. Weird that I said that. It's a little bit different than the rest of the ones. I'm getting really tired because I'm kneeling on the ground while I'm trying to show you guys this. This is the one I'm wearing in the intro and outro of this video. This is another Maybelline Intimatte lipstick, and it is in the shade Almond Rose. It is a pretty like rosy pink shade. I thought it would be nice for the spring. I pulled this one out. I only own 2 MAC lipsticks, and this is one of them, and I never wear it. I don't know what I'm saving it for. This is in the shade Twig. Just a very neutral, warm nude. I pulled this one out because I never wear it, and it sits in my drawer, and what's the point of having a MAC lipstick if you never wear it? So that is my monthly makeup drawer. Obviously, there are going to be times when I grab a product that is not in this drawer. Then I would just reach for something in one of those drawers. Some of these products may be swapped out throughout the month of April. By that, I mostly mean lipsticks. The lipsticks will probably switch out for some more springy colors, maybe blushes. I feel like it is spring now, but the weather here hasn't been especially springtime-ish, so I haven't really gotten into the brighter, more spring lipsticks. So yeah, that is it. My little drawer, my monthly makeup everyday drawer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you liked seeing the products that I'm using on the daily basis and the products that I want to use in the month of April. I've been really slacking on filming lately. I don't know, whenever I get a day off, I just feel like I'm too tired to film or I just don't have any ideas. I'm kind of in that slump again where I don't have any inspiration on different videos to film, but hopefully I will be filming more in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you would like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!